stadium that always produces a lively atmosphere. We're at the Estadio do Benfica in Lisbon. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And here is the starting 11 for the old boys. Oliver Kahn stands between the posts. Vitor Ferreira starts alongside Douglas Luiz in central midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Rafael Leao plays with Rafinha out wide. And up front today is Ronaldo. Real chance. Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Rafinha. Can he play it in? Very effective pass. Great defending.
Well, that's why he's so highly rated.
Graham Hansen. Now with Graham Hansen. It's with Joao Cancelo. Decent idea. Great defending here. Douglas Luiz. Mickey van de Ven. Regained possession. Can he find the right pass? Very timely defending. Ronaldo, can he put it away? Well, he was on his own, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Well, I'm not surprised he missed that. He never really looked in complete control, did he?
Douglas Luiz. On to Putellas. Graham Hansen. An encouraging looking move from the old boys. Will it be? They have it to the lead. Much needed security. Can they set up a chance? Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance.
Just like to send a special message to Tony Ramos.
Joao Cancelo.
Happy birthday, Tony. Everybody loves you and is thinking about
It's
you.
with Douglas Luiz. Ball control is the key. Giving it away. Plenty of options. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Ferreira. Mickey van de Ven. Graham Hansen. Now with Graham Hansen. It's with Joao Cancelo. Douglas Luiz. Alexia Putellas. Gives it a go. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Rafinha. Might lead to a chance. Vital intervention. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he needs to be more aware there. He didn't work hard enough to stay onside.
Mickey van de Ven. It's with Joao Cancelo. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and they're not really enjoying this away day, are they? Your take?
Well, they've been outplayed in this first half, and they need that half-time whistle to come soon, so they can regroup, change one or two things tactically.
Shaping to shoot. And it's great. Oh, touched onto the post. Very quick thinking there. And Scott to attack. Chance to get themselves back into it. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. Joao Cancelo. What can the old boys do from this position? Ronaldo! And what a magical save it was! Favouring the short one. It took a nick on the way through. Going short. Joao Cancelo. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And away they go again, into the second half. Nice looking move, this. An attack that had potential. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Well, that had goal written all over it, didn't it?
Douglas Luiz. On to Haylin. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Ronaldo. Now with Vitinha. Now real attacking intent shown by the old boys. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ready to break perhaps. And there the move ends for now. Ronaldo. Now with Haylin. That's a good-looking ball. Ronaldo on the ball. Glorious play. Ronaldo. Leao. Is this the equaliser? Oh, a challenge that simply had to be won.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Well, Rafael Leao was a force to be reckoned with in the first half. No great surprise there. How would you sum up his contribution?
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
There's the shot. That is how to keep it out of the net. 30 minutes to go then. Offside the decision. How about that for a pass from Ronaldo? Oh, a goal! They've done it! Quite the comeback, this! O'Reilly. Haylin. On to Putellas. Graham Hansen. Douglas Luiz. Van de Ven. And on to Douglas Luiz. Graham Hansen. This looks interesting. Oh, big balance! And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage! Pogba. Gullit has it. Attack looks promising. Ronaldo. Oh, bad place to lose it. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. So a throw in here. Ruud Gullit. Here's Rafinha. And support available for a textbook interception. Mickey van de Ven. Lotta Gaylin. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Went in strongly, decisively. Pogba. Textbook example of how to cut it out. And passing it through. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Pogba. A goal here could settle it. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Rafael Leao. Pogba. Could play it in. Douglas Luiz. Vitor Pereira. Can he find the right pass? Douglas Luiz. Ronaldo. What a commitment to defending. And quick thinking from the keeper to claim the ball under pressure. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. Well, room for improvement in terms of the finish. O'Reilly. Ronaldo. Now with Putellas. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Teammates to play it to. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and two 15-minute periods of it. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary duties with me today is Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. How do you see it panning out?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
And the lineup for the home side. Manuel Neuer between the posts. Rafinha starts with Rafael Leao out wide. And up front today is Ronaldo. Takes aim. And a goal! They start as they need to continue. They make the opening statement. O'Reilly. On to Vitinha. To be a throw-in. Pogba. Here's Rafinha. Ronaldo. Rafinha. Pulisic has it. Nicely played. And she's made the run. And splendid reflex action there.
Well, it takes something special to save like that from close range. His reactions were remarkable.
Thoughtful play. An alert intervention. And is she going to score from here? And it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be! Ruud Gullit. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Promising possession this. Real chance. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Douglas Luiz. It's with Joao Cancelo. And on to Douglas Luiz. Ferreira. Danger building. So now a corner. And short it is. And a textbook interception. Ronaldo. Can he find the right pass? Ronaldo. Did well to win it back.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a real promising attack, didn't it?
Pogba. And good anticipation. Douglas Luiz. Ronaldo. A decent position for the old boys to be in. And it's opening up. And he's gone and scored to level us again. So back underway. And I have to say, this game is everything I hoped it would be. Douglas Luiz. Ronaldo on the ball. Van de Ven. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Douglas Luiz. Ronaldo. And what a save that was. Top drawer stuff. But I'm not sure the shot represented the best option. Now, how about the short corner? And possession lost there. Ruud Gullit. Here's Rafinha. That's a good-looking ball. Could play it in. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Yeah, and I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Vitor Ferreira. Oh, nice ball. Well, it's all about passing as they try to hit the front. Ronaldo. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Well, that one has promise. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Joao Cancelo. Now with Douglas Luiz. Vitor Ferreira. Ronaldo. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So, all even here. Who might produce that match-winning moment? O'Reilly. On to Putellas. Van de Ven. Now with Graham Hansen. High quality defending. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. That's a good-looking pass. Leao. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Graham Hansen. Alexia Putellas. Now the old boy's looking dangerous here. That is a magnificent run. Douglas Luiz. Now he must favour the cross. Joao Cancelo. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Growing pressure here, and another corner. It's a short corner. And suddenly on the front foot. What a first-half performance by Rafael Leao. Spellbinding at times, wasn't it? Infringement spotted. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And into the last 30 minutes now. Pogba. Gullit has it. He has time to play it over. And possibilities here. Perhaps they can counter from here. Graham Hansen. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Plenty of room in the wide area. Able to skip past his man. And an opening! There it is! A fantastic goal! And no wonder he's off celebrating! Joao Cancelo. Impressive build-up. Options in the centre. Alexia Putellas. Now room to roam on the wing for the old boys. Oh, managing to beat him. And it's opening up. Oh, it really was a full-blooded effort.
You're right, and he's got to finish that for me, certainly from that range. Just pass it into the net.
And good anticipation. Excellent vision. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Ready to break, perhaps. Putellas. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. And he has options available. Leao. No let up here. Able to get a body in the way. Just 10 minutes to go. Joao Cancelo. Promising pass. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Joao Cancelo. That's really good and effective physical play. Their turn to try to keep it. And the counter-attack looks on. Looking for the right angle. Oh, useful ball. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Is it going to be? And terrific goalkeeping. They remain alive here.
Yeah, that nearly ended the hopes, didn't it? But time's their enemy now.
Interesting pass. Oh, that's splendid play. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Ronaldo. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Intelligent ball. Real chance. Oh, late drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Stuart Robson in the commentary box. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. What are your expectations from this?
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Here's the lineup for the Old Boys. Oliver Kahn is in goal. Vitinha plays alongside Douglas Luiz in the middle of the park, and they go with a single striker leading the line. Now, surely. Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going. João Cancelo. The Old Boys pushing the ball forward. What can they do from here?
Well, that's defending of the highest quality.
They're being afforded too much space here. A miscue in the final third there. Pull it. Ronaldo. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. João Cancelo. The Old Boys have acres of space to attack now. Opportunity here. And it's there to equalise. Settle in for the rest of this. A great game already. Pull it. Vitinha. Ronaldo going for it. They shall not pass. Lenny Euro. Old Boys moving the ball forward with real purpose. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Not good use of the ball. They've lost it.
Yeah, they've got to pass it better than that.
Caroline Graham-Hansen. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Mateus. And the idea has been anticipated. Ruud Gullit. Still all square. Can they make this pressure count? Oh, heroic tackle. Could go in front here. Only the keeper in her way. It's a bad miss.
Well, she does well to get in that position, but once she's against the goalkeeper in a 1v1 situation, you feel she has to score there.
Ronaldo. Douglas Luiz. Caroline Graham-Hansen. That's not a bad-looking ball. Not going gung-ho for goal, not yet anyway. Oh, should score! Oh, yes! They've gone from despair to delight. What a turnaround! A terrific comeback. This is turning out to be some game. Now, here they go. Promising-looking ball. Chance to deliver into the box. Setting up the chance. This to draw level. And it's in! End-to-end stuff here. The lead lasting mere minutes. And we're all level again. Vitinha. Mateus. On to João Cancelo. Euro. And the pass Emphasis incomplete. Nicely won. Nicely played through. Moving through on goal. Good save and enough, but he can't do anything to keep that one out. You can see the frustration, tinged with fury at not getting more protection from those in front.
Vitinha.
The old boys moving forward now with options available. And the attack is over. Really good defending.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
Caroline Graham-Hansen.
Vitinha.
Oh, that's really well cut out. Terrific chance. It's there, and it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. Two in front now.
João Cancelo. Vitinha.
And on to Euro. Ronaldo.
On to João Cancelo.
Douglas Luiz. And that brings to an end the first half here at Benfica. And the second half is underway. Lovely setup. Well, no doubt about that. Offside the call. Ronaldo. That looks decent, making progress here. Pull it! And they're three in front now. What a performance this has been so far.
Vitinha.
And that results in the flag going up for offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Ruud Gullit. It's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Might get caught on the break here. And another goal. Surely they're home and dry with the win now. Nicely weighted crossfield ball.
João Cancelo.
Caroline Graham-Hansen. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. I'm afraid that's careless. Making at pace. This could be dangerous.
That was last-ditch defending at its very best.
Positive pass, nicely done. Put into the box. Under pressure to get this away. Great defending. And to go a long way with this. And two becomes three as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
Douglas Luiz. On to João Cancelo.
Douglas Luiz. Lenny Yoro. On to João Cancelo.
Watch Phil Jones, that's Phil Jones.
Vitinha.
Please contact your nearest steward. Thank you.
That's really well played, halting the attack.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
Oh, well, sometimes you just have to applaud the defending. Vitinha. And on to Douglas Luiz. On to Rafael Leao. Just needs the composure now. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. This is an excellent run. That's a great place to win it. Oh, chance here. It gets better and better. An absolutely rampant display. There's no stopping them in this kind of mood. Served through on a plate here. The attack broken up. Oh, it must be here. Could be a chance to break here. And that might have ended up a lot better than it has. Setting up the chance. No way through. Possession lost. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Douglas Luiz. Promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
And play on is the verdict there. Rafa Leao. Genuine chance. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Graham Hansen. Untidy in possession there. Closed it down well. Graham Hansen. They're in here. Oh, a flawless tackle. Rafa Leao. And it's opened up. They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game. Ball rolling again, and if there were any doubts, they're surely settled now. And still going here. This could get interesting. And it's in. Nothing more than consolation at this stage, but it is at least something for their fans to cheer. So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting fans who will go home the happier. Your overall impression?
Well, they weren't totally convincing, but they showed a lot of fight, and despite having less of the ball, they had enough quality to win this game.